So, what are we doing today? We're finishing this character as fast as we can. That is the plan. That is the game plan. Finish era. Finish era. Finish era. Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello. Hopping into it. I'm going to try to finish the mask here completely and move on. Hello, Thorn. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. How is your day going? Back on the grind? Always. Always grinding. Hello. Speaking of grinder, hello, Grinder 12. Welcome. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna check out your stream. It's a noon kick. I'm doing well, Grinder. Got to close the field. I will share your stream to a kick community. Hit 1,000 followers or nothing less than 1,000. No, I'm not interested, Henry. The scam oozes from you. Uh, how's streaming going? Streaming's going well. Streaming is going well. Um, we're kicking butt. We're making a lot of fun stuff. Really been happy with things I've been making on stream. Very pleased with that. I guess we'll do something like this. Something like this for the mask. It's a little dense, but that's okay. That is okay. Great. Hello, Zru. Hey, Sammy boy. Hey there, Zru. Also, hello, neighbors. Welcome. Welcome. Can I promote my security? Oh, wow. No thanks. That is nice to hear. Thank you. Thank you, Grandra. Let's collapse these. Nice streaming content. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're growing slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Six. Bam. All right, and then we'll take this guy. Oh, did I collapse the front of it too? I think I did. Did not. Okay, no, it's fine. But I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Hello, everyone. Channel looks great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've been doing this for a few years now. Most of my focus has been on making art, though. Making art. Art, fart. There was a one tucked away in there. Oh, I see. Okay. I have to think about that a little bit more. Because I can't just extrude this edge or collapse it. Because the way the mask is broken. So let's delete that. Go here. And what we first need to do is put the cursor. Ooh, there's a tiny cat. My day has been boring. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully it's getting a little less boring now. Nothing like a little boredom to make you want to make something. What's your plan on your channel? I mean, moving it to the next level. Well, right now I'm multi-streaming. So kick's not really like my biggest priority. Um, but plan is generally to grow. Um, my main concern is more on business side of things, making products that I can sell. I'm not super interested in making my stream the biggest part of what I do. It's mostly the fun part where I get to just hang out and chill. Mostly the fun part. There's a little edge here. How does this work? How does this edge work here? My plan is to have fun. I wonder if I could curve this section here. I want to curve it. Gotta code your own stream game that the chat can have live inputs on. I love that idea. And I've seen so many cool things people have been doing. Blown my mind. What's possible? What is possible? Um, yeah, I would. I'm much more interested in starting to kind of integrate that with like Resonate or something. I'd be super intrigued by what that could offer. Like, because you could hook up your own custom stuff to Resonate, so you could be in VR while doing the game stuff. Hello, Dimsalot. Hello, chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Seeing people do it with Unreal most. This is a robbery. How dare you? What are you robbing? Excuse me. We're getting robbed, everyone. Channel look more nice when you get verified. Not too concerned. Not too concerned. And let's close that up. We got a bunch of little gaps, I think, along the surface here. Zaza. Zaza. It looks like there is another vertex right there. And I don't want that. Collapse. What are you up to today, Dems? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. Let me show you all what we're working on right now. We're working on this guy right here. Made him from scratch. Making him look super cool. Got wings and stuff, but robbing people since cellular is down. just a something to do. Just rob people. Just robbing people things. So we fill this, and then triangulate it. Replied on Discord. Perfect. Perfection. Okay, this is messed up right here. Does break down. Mask looking amazing now. Thank you. Ready to give you a support on how to get your channel verified within 2 months. Well, I appreciate that offer, but I am uninterested. All right, let's leave that open. Close that. Leave that there. Get him, Sam. Well, but thank you, Namers. I'm really enjoying how it's coming out. It feels better. I was struggling with getting it looking proper. Now it looks a little bit more proper. A little bit more proper. Don't know if you're ready to hear me out. I am not ready to hear you out, but you're welcome to continue chatting. Do I remember my first stream? I don't think so. That was a while ago. I remember the feeling of streaming for the first time. Like, man, what the heck am I doing? I still feel that way pretty regularly. That really hasn't gone away, honestly. I am, but I will not share my Discord with you. Uh, I can see Sam back in 2018, 2019. Hello and welcome to my channel. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. Those were the days. Those were the days. Get fit in 2 weeks with these insane life hacks. Don't be coy, Sam. Moment in history. Just a little baby. Fortnite bucks online generator. I can give you mine. No, thank you. The jester has arrived. Welcome. Welcome. Let's go ahead and shade these. I appreciate it, Grinder, but I am not interested. And I will ban you if you continue to ask about it. I want to shade the faces smooth. There we go. Shade smooth. But there's just so many. That's why it looks kind of weird. Oh, I guess there's a bunch of double ones. Oh, that's right. Yeah, 18 a bunch. I just saw a headline for a few cellular services being down. That's wild. That's really wild. You don't expect those to go down easily, but apparently, oh, but apparently they do. Oh my gosh, I got hiccups. No. Oh God, I hate hiccups. I hate them. Hiccup team. That'd be a nightmare. That would actually be a nightmare for me. Unable to just control if you're hiccuping or not. All right, mask looks good. Arctic, good morning. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm sure there's a joke somewhere about going down easily. you know, I can envision it as well. That's funny. There we go. I think things are looking good now. Nice and clean. So there's one half of the mask. And then we've got our other half. We just need to clean up this one. Because it's definitely dense. Dense mask. Bam, bam, bam. Mark Sharp. Do do do. Oh, y'all, I have just been daydreaming nonstop about doing some Resonite D&D stuff. So I will be posting more about that sometime soon, but I just can't stop thinking about it. So I'd like to eventually do a little, don't we all daydream? Some people don't. People do not daydream. It's concerning to me. Um, but we're going to have to do that sometime soon. Oh, I should have marked this sharp first, then filled, then triangle. That is worried. I would be concerned. Meet someone who doesn't daydream. Need to make space for being present in the moment and not daydreaming. I mean, I don't have a particular. I think daydreaming has its place for sure. It's essential. It's if it's, are you indulging it or is it all you want? Okay, perfect. Mask destroyed or created. I daydream in PS2 graphics. Quit. Every day I dream of Silent Hill. What's the line? I You said you'd take me there someday. In my restless dreams, that's what it is. In my restless dreams, I see that town. My restless daydreams. Daydreams in 144p. 144p. I mean, it does feel like that sometimes. I demand a refund. There we go. Seamless. Seamless. Okay, so now we need to take this mask and unwrap it. It's pretty dense. It's pretty dense, but it looks very good. So trade-offs. Trade-offs. It's gonna be a focal point. So, and we're already in very poor, so I'm not gonna be worried about it. I refuse to be worried about it. I refuse. Okay, so basically we'll have the front surface and everything else will be black. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Optimize it, JK. It's possible. It's possible. Challenge. Bam. All right, that looks good. That looks good. So now we need to cut it. We need to slice this baby open. That sounded really morbid for some reason. Slice this baby. Deletes everything. It's perfect. Platonic ideal of an avatar, an empty object. I guess it'll be this whole thing in here. It's gotta be. It's got to be this whole thing in here. What else would it be? Okay, mark sharp and mark it as C. There we go. So now it should unwrap decently well. Okay, I like that. We got these thin edges peeling off here, which I don't want. Which must be these outside edges. Fish. Just a little fishy. Just a little fishy, guys. All right. Uh-oh. Wow, that looks suspicious. Twitch hates me. Inject the malware into my veins. Inject the malware into my veins. Final question mark? Fish out chocolate. A fish out chocolate. You know, I'd try it. I would try it at least once. I'm not gonna lie. I would probably try it. Odds are gross, but you never know. You never know till you try. Chocolate sashimi. All right, this is weird here. And what the heck? What the heck? There we go. What the hecky? Let me reset that again. This should be very smooth, but it's not. It's on the inside. I can live with that. I can live with that. Chocolate and fish. Sam, you're feeling kind of drippy today. It's the V-neck. I'm extra drip today. And I don't mean snotty, because that was the last few days. Last few days, I'm glad to be recovered now. Let me tell you. Or better-ish. Better-ish. What is going on here? Just this little tiny face. The morning stream. With every morning. Let's do this. Then here, more the seam. Wait, I do like wearing black shirts on stream because it does actually improve the contrast of the stream. It's funny, if I wear like a paler shirt because of the window behind me, it actually like gets rid of the contrast in the image. um, Alternatively, I could just get a better webcam, but that's for schmucks. I'm just kidding. I really should get a better webcam, but Sam, the void. I relate to that. I resemble that comment. Turns into an unintelligible screaming void. That's me. That's me right there. Oh, wait. I don't need to cut this side. I don't need to cut this side. Clear the seam here, and it should go this way. All right, now mark seam. Bam. All right, and then we can get rid of it on the front of the little sockets here. Sam the Abyss. The Abyss stares back. And the Abyss stares back. Oh, hey there, guys. It's me, the Abyss. We got a few triangles messed up. Should probably be the extent of them right there. How many spammers tune into your stream on a weekly basis? It's a good question. Uh, and everyone, if you are getting spam comments on Discord, please let me know. I would be happy to prevent that from happening. Um, I'm gonna start modding a few people on the Discord, and please do not feel like that's an act of doing responsibility. It's more like if you see something, do something, or at least let me know. Um, but please do not. I will mod a few people just to give them the ability to deal with stuff, at least stuff that's affecting them, because I think I need to take that seriously. Yano. Actually, I should be able to select, delete the selection here, then invert. That's not what I want. I mean, if we see something sus, we can always just report it to your mod or you. That's true. That's true. But still, um, I just realized things are moving pretty fast on the Discord side of things, and I just don't have a good grasp of like, hey, what's actually happening? What is happening? um, so anyway, let me know, but certainly don't feel obligated. Discord can get flooded pretty quick. I was surprised. It was like I turned around and it was like, wow, it's packed. It's not like crazy yet, but it's certainly a lot more than activity than for has been. What did I just do? Select the border again. Invert. Remove. Let the live unwrap do its thing. And let's get these centered. Working nicely. Twerking nicely. I finally understand what your DM was in relation to now. Yeah, I did that just before hopping on stream. So yes, that is precisely what it's for. Twitching nicely. The voices. Unless you questionable on how I'm interpreting that now. Let's put this here. Okay. Now we've got that set up. Is it normal for people with ADHD to have a twitchy leg all the time? Yes. I don't do it as often, but definitely when I'm like anxious, I will stim. Yes, you move my leg up and down and stuff. Um, But yeah, it's good for you. It's not. I would definitely embrace that a little bit because um, I think ADHD people don't do their thinking sitting still. Or autism spectrum, people on the spectrum, neurodivergence. I'm an X-Man. I have the power of ADHD. I could do less, faster. Very common. My left leg can't stay still even when I'm in bed. Not just ADHD, but like autism too. Though, if you are a heavy drinker, your legs will also twitch, but that's nerve damage. IDK5 autism might be on the spectrum. Everyone's on the spectrum a little bit. Everyone's on there a little bit, at least a little bit. Heavy smoker and a DILF enjoyer, but not a heavy drinker. I'm assuming, because if that were the case, because like, you ever heard the line from Toy Story? Oh, there's a snake in my boot. This is a fun bit of trivia for y'all. The phrase "there's a snake in my boot" comes from Western culture because the back in the cowboy day, Wild West times, people drank a lot, obviously, but your legs shake when you're drinking, when you're especially from like heavy liquor like whiskey and stuff. So someone has poisoned the water hole. That also might be a reference to heavy drinking, but definitely the snake in my boot one. So as we all know, Woody from Toy Story is a raging alcoholic, which definitely explains his behavior. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding about the trivia part, but that's real. Do I want these to be connected? The void portions. I guess just because it'd be a little bit nicer, I'm going to separate them. There. And that's already separate. So just the mouth. Did DILF enjoyment count as alcoholism? So many things I could say, but not on stream. Programmed into his fibers. um, no, it doesn't. Depends on depends on the DILF's blood alcohol content. uh, there you go. uh, concerning levels of blood alcohol content, turning into a vampire. Stuff I can't say. All right, let's move these a little bit closer. I want to fit them together a little bit more like a little puzzle piece, even if it's a little off center. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. We'll leave those together, but I do want the eyes to be separate. That and that, I guess. Kind of scary looking, but in a cool way. Sam, it is 9 p.m. in the morning. That's my time for my best jokes. I mean, I'd love to munch on. I can't say these things. Can't put these words in my mouth. I'm dying. All right. So we're gonna scale this down, and a more HP restoring sounds. Minecraft needs. See, that's why I need a soundboard. I don't know. Maybe that'd be annoying. I love the idea of hitting me like meme buttons. We need a soundboard. Ah, I could make you guys a soundboard. That'd be interesting. Let me write that down. Which soundboard? Redeem soundboard. I was trying to think of maybe I could get my redeems integrated into my website. Um, Redeem soundboard. That'd be a fun project. Hello, Jay. Welcome. Good morning. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your day. Hello, hello. We're working on this mask still. Almost getting there. But we do need to copy it. Actually, we'll first all transforms. There. Or do I make it perfectly smooth? Perfectly smooth. I'm already putting it on a separate material now. I may as well just make another set of textures for it. So um, what we'll do is duplicate this like that. No, delete those, move them over. Just these two, we're going to export FBX, Substance Painter, the two. Can we request some sounds? Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, Where'd be a good place to put that information? If you want to make a little, if you want to put in the Sam channel on my Discord some sound requests, um, yeah, but put it in the Sam channel. I'll try to treat that as my like communal goals or requests at least. Need a GitHub pull request for my stream. I wonder if I could just turn my stream abilities into a straight up Discord or like a GitHub repo. That would be interesting. Anyway, that's not the point of this. Let's make a mask. Drop this over here. Arrow, mask, and substitute 2. Bam. Oh wait, I didn't really fill up the thing here. Actually make full use of our spacing. We'll separate them just a smidge. Just a little smidgeroony. This little sinister smiley face. Do we submit the MP3 to you? You can just link it in like a YouTube or something like that. Sound of a jail door closing and Sam puts Twitch chat to horny jail. Get in there! Oh, okay. So if I do ever get all my stream stuff together, oh, that's funny actually. I'm writing it down too, Evan. Put chat in jail. Put chat in jail. I'd love to be able to do something like in VR where I could like pull a member of chat into like a little doll or something and then like throw them, put them in jail or something. You could have like a little character with a name and you just put them in like a thing or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's my that's my thought. If I can alert exactly. Just chuck them. Goals. Goals to set up. I understand why I put the horny fan. You would have a solitary confinement permanent solitary confinement cell. New, open, go here, client work, Firefoxo, substance, mask, mask, mask. Boom. And there we go. We got our mask. And now we can begin to do some stuff. V1. All right, so we put that there. Getting a little extra creative. Do I make a high poly version? Let's just see what it bakes with at low poly. Or just say bake with nothing. If I bake it with nothing, do I get anything? What happens if I do this? Yeah, okay. Nice. All right, so we do get some masks right off the bat, even with the low poly. And we'll say base, no roughness. And then we'll make a template folder. Okay, now that I've baked it, what I'm gonna do is actually send in another version of the mask with this. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna save and export again. This little hack. Before I update it though, let's bake at much higher resolution. 4K, apply diffusion, and use anti-aliasing. Save, bake. Oh shit, the normals are inside out. Cancel. Delete those. Tab A, Shift N. Just normals. Yes, okay, perfect. Then duplicate. And take these, send them. Zaza. Zaza. Yeah, I am very inspired by seeing all these streams that are incorporating all these very interesting ways to interact. I'd love to do some of that myself. Just see what's possible. Okay, so now we've baked it and it looks dope. Save. And then we export this full thing and refresh. And now, for free, we get a version of the mask that we can treat as one object. Okay. So, next, take our template flat and have a DILF alert. You can request that for the soundboard or a redeem board. Let's see. Let me Google this. Custom stream redeem board. Okay, that looks complicated. Let me just search custom stream redeem Unity. "3D VTuber, which redeems in Unity" tutorial. I don't really want it to be just Twitch redeems is the tough part. Because I feel bad keeping all the interactivity to just Twitch. Hello, Sky. Hello, Aqua. Welcome. Hello, hello. Hope you're having all a fantastic day. Hello. Sky and Aqua. People seem to arrive in pairs, which is funny. Alright, so we'll say the happy mask side. And we'll go here, client work, reference, emoji. And we'll sample colors. I did not mean to close that completely. Well, I woke up just in time to start work, so there's well, I hope it goes well today. Work is the worst. Worst. go. And then we'll do sad. Grab this side. Then we'll do, actually, I guess I just make this black. Easy peasy. Interesting. Very cool. And it looks a lot better, honestly. It's tedious, but I'm still sleeping. That's funny. Dream chatter. I'm the dream chat. This I don't like. It's happening on both of them, which is funny. So there's one little triangle that's kind of stuck. Or is it? I don't like that. Okay, so let's go back really quick. Delete this. Tab. This little triangle right here should be exporting. Why isn't it a part of this? It is now. Okay. So put that there. Do the same on this one. Well, must have been how I initially projected things. Okay, so it's there now. One more time. Export to the mask. Right here, refresh. Then we'll do mode, bake. Bake one more time. It's tedious, but not too bad. Not too bad. Well, that's good. That is good to hear. All right. Why is it still doing that, though? Is that my selection? Well, what the heck? I don't see any stretching. Should be right here. Is it this thing? The oh my god, stupid substance. Stupid substance. Okay, it's better now. For some reason, it was really locked on that idea of connecting those, which I do not like. So, okay, and now we have a combined version too that we can work with. All right. What now? What now? So I think the first thing we're going to do is create a mask. So I'm going to go to ambient occlusion, pop that in, unsupported by shader. Interesting. Is that new? Use 0, and we don't really need that much to separate them. Huh. Okay, so happy and sad are the colors, but we also need one more layer here, and this will just separate it based on the side. So left, and it'll be the whole enchilada right here. So all of that is on the left side. Then we can turn the color, but I can turn on the user 0, which will make this side separate. So that way we can identify it. I don't know why the mouth is still doing that, because they are still connected. That could be no good. Or, no, easy to fix, because I can switch this to face selection and do that. All right. So it's just the tiniest little smidge there. That could be a problem. All right, back into here. Delete these guys. Tab. Select everything. Separate. All right, one more time. Export. Save. Refresh. And mode. Bake. Save. Bake. Feeling like I'm moving a lot quicker today. Powerful. Powerful. You know what I should try? Is like, I should try doing an all VR stream one day. See if I can do everything I'm doing here, but in a VR work space. That would be interesting. Okay, baked again. Whoa. And everything's looking good. And we got left side segmented. Perfect. And like doing Resonite model stuff. Exactly, exactly. Like working, doing this kind of work in VR, I would think would be very interesting to do. I think eventually that's what this is all going to be, right? Like we're all going to be able to do everything in VR. So like, might as well start exploring that as well. Okay, so we're going to do just some slight changes to the color. So I've only seen some of that stuff once from a friend who got into it, and they have zero idea what they're doing, but it's still kind of cool. I mean, you got to have the desire first. And I think I think there's probably a lot of little hiccups you can run into. Um, yeah, I think that you can have the desire to do work in VR, but it's not quite there yet. It's not as simple as turning on your computer, unfortunately. Not yet. Not yet. All right, a little bit of shadowing, a little bit of curvature there. I actually like that quite a bit. Just a little soft shading. And we'll duplicate this into the other side. The other side. There. And then, of course, change the color, though. But I think we need to invert it, too. I'd rather have the edges darker. Would I rather have that? Maybe not. I like that. Push it this way a little. Kind of getting the, what's it, Five Nights at Freddy's, the moon person vibe. Moon dude. Two-faced moon guy. Sun and moon, yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. All right, we don't want this line. We don't want this edge here. Turn it down a little. Paint that out. Am I painting it out? No, I turned the, wait. Yeah, I turned the opacity way too down. It's very faint, but it is there. Literally, someone said that last night in VRC. Lol. There's no avoiding it. It is the unfortunate part about pop culture. Like, this reminds me of this. Get out of here. Not sure how intuitive Resonite is. I've only experienced it in Neos, and honestly found it so cumbersome. I'd rather the in VR setup be an alternative option. Yeah, when I think of working in VR now, it's like I would have my VR headset and still be standing on my desk using my keyboard, using these objects because I don't think there's a good way to work without a keyboard and without a mouse. Or I don't think those are things we necessarily need to give up when we go into VR. Like VR plus those things gets us to the new stuff. Instead of let's reinvent everything. Like I don't you don't need to do that. Oh, I have a duplicate here. This was the one with the painting. And then we'll add another generator on top for the ambient occlusion. Vert it, set it to linear dodge. Interesting. It kind of ends right here. Excuse me. Yeah, just one of those interior edges a little bit darker. Looks good. Satisfying. Satisfying. Darken it a little bit more. Then lower the curvature influence so I can kind of ease out the ambient occlusion as well. A bit more control. Cut this one. Paste it here. Now we get these nice edges. Just some subtle differences there. Jester. What's that? A little dragon, a little cool little guy. Maybe when we get gloves to do perfect finger tracking, you can probably get keybinds on an augmented reality keyboard and mouse. That's fair. I've had an idea. If anyone wants to take this, because I certainly don't have enough expertise to do this, but if anyone out there likes making hardware stuff, I was thinking you could totally make a wristband that so ultrasound uh can stimulate your nerves. You can use ultrasound to stimulate your nerves. So I imagine you can make a wristband and use ultrasound to find out where your nerves are, and then also use the um, ultrasound to stimulate those nerves. So you could have like a wristband that actually interfaces very directly with your nerves. Um, anyway, Lai Nguyen. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the subscription, Lai Nguyen. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. And hello. We're working on this mask right now. But I would love some actual nervous system integration stuff. Now I'm just ranting about things I love, but still, I think that it's doable. Maybe it's an interesting idea. Good. If they can invent other ways of using our hands to work. I worry about the implications of that in VR with the things people do. I think you some you can be excited about it too. um, I'll call this one highlight, and we're gonna go ahead and hit it with the curve as well. Again, but inverted. Make this one completely white. Pick the wrong thing. A little hard to see, but it's there. Nervous sighted. Nervous sighted. Anxious hoping. Hopeless. I'm hopeless. What are the implications of nervous side? Have you ever seen the meta human creator thing for a real? I have seen it. I have not used it before. And I am interested to see if that will be kind of the future of making avatars in some way. There's a lot of benefits to having some standardization. I don't particularly care for how the metahumans look, though. I think they kind of are goofy. They're still in the uncanny valley. Let me put it that way. Um, but I do like the general thought behind it. This highlight's not coming out like I'd like it to, so I'm gonna. And we're going to also add some roughness here. Not super shiny, but definitely shiny. Like a ceramic. 8.35. They work for indie and realistic games. That's about it right now. Do love that some dude has used it to remake Asmongold and throw him into a Souls-like game. I saw that as well. That was hilarious. Excited for the future of character creation for sure. I think that for a very like if you just want a quick start and have a character, it is perfect. It's perfect. I'm interested to see how much you can customize things though. Like how easily can I transfer that to like a dragon character or something like that? Like what's the limits of bringing in customization is I guess is my main would be my main question. Um but again, still cool. It's still very very useful. Um we'll see. Uh But that's not to talk down to it. I think it's really cool. Um, I do also think it's very cool that sorry, getting distracted. But VR chat or sorry, not VR chat. That Epic is creating a lot of infrastructure for these kinds of things and releasing it for free. And it's not like Unity where they're letting some add-on come in and do it. Like this is actually stuff that they use and that they're testing and that they're sharing with people. Like I think that's really cool. And I'm so super excited about that. I think that if we saw a lot more of that, that would be awesome. Why can't I replace the ambient occlusion here? So I have to do it a different way. I have to go that. Okay, we'll make it a flat template. We'll call this shadow. And in the shadow, probably want to isolate that and mask too. So let's make another mask. User one and drop that here. Make it white and the base. Okay, user 0, user 1, which will then use to fill in everything else. Okay, then we can make this dark, really dark, boom, with actual ambient occlusion that makes it extra dark. And no roughness. Should have no roughness at all. The contrasting colors are looking nice. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted just a little bit of detail. Pop it out. Now I think I just want like a shadow, like the shadow area kind of seeping in. So it looks a little softer on this edge, and then I think we're good. Yeah, part of me wishes VRC had been an Unreal project instead, though I'm sure I'd still hate doing avatar setup either way. Yeah, yeah. I think the one benefit of Unity is that things are a little more freeform in some ways. A lot of times in Unreal, they want you to do it in a very specific way, and maybe that'd be faster, maybe not, but they certainly want you to work with things exactly the way they intend. Filter, bevel, set it to inverse subtract or linear dodge. No, probably multiplier linear dodge. Should be able to push into the pieces. This. Push into the pieces. Maybe just a blur would be better. Go to mask view really quick. this is the white area. I'm blurring. And I can see a little bit of blur touching there, but that's not what I want. I want it to go into these areas right here. Probably because he's a jester. That Mark Ryder reminds me of Shaco from League. Now you see me, now you don't. Shaco. Shaco. Ooh. I do love jester characters. I love like a carnival kind of theme. Um, something about that really tickles my brain. Okay, I don't seem to be able to get with how this is set up, get this actually on there. So we'll go ahead and do one more thing. So in the material, I do a 3D blur. Really would just like a darker bevel on these. Okay. I like mimes. Mimes. Oh, you know what? It's probably because this isn't at the top. That's what it is. It's like this should be working. Bevel. Nope, still not working. Hmm. And we'll just make a new one. Shadow, bevel. Delete the mask. Grab these two objects. Now we can do the bevel. There we go. And we set to inverse subtract. Or just subtract. Yeah, I think just subtract, smooth it. Push it inward. There we go. Now we've got a little bit of darkness in the edges now. Uniform. And then we'll add a levels on top. I like mimes. Jester characters really influenced me thinking of this character. Mostly gestures as Dementio, Super Paper Mario, Jeff, Marks, Kirby, and a few others. Oh, I see. Jevil from Delta is one of my favorite characters. Yeah, I'm more of a Spamton guy. Spamton. Which characters I don't know. Chris, Dreamer, Enjoyer. There we go. Now we just give it a nice, soft little edge there. My worry, though, is what this middle seam looks like with this, though. But it is quite visible on the drawings, so maybe it's not an issue. Let's take a look. Take these guys, duplicate, bring them together, move them down, and send them over. By the way, Dreamer is an anagram for murder. Insane Jester, that's a secret boss. Jevil, Insane Jester. Wow. Spamton, depressed salesman who wants to be free, also a secret boss. Of what? Kirby? Is this Kirby that we're talking about? No, Deltarune. Gotcha. Gotcha. That is a game I have seen a lot of people enthusiastically talk about and have not played. Maybe I should do so at some point. I have not. I have not played Deltarune. Okay, I think we're going to export these now. This is enough work on the mask. So bring these back together. Thankfully, we don't need to skin them in the way I initially thought, so we can go ahead and just rewrite these. We'll call this one mask. Well, it still might behoove me to attach them to a rig. They have to be attached to something because they need to be grabbable. Where's my sketchbook? Have you played Delta, alternate universe of Undertale? I have not played either Undertale nor Deltarune. But maybe I should. Maybe that'll be a stream game. I actually was a little sad last night, just sitting there thinking, like, I have played so few games now. Okay, so for the character, need to mask bones. If I make it a skinned mesh renderer, might as well just attach it directly to the body and use it as a bone. Or no, I can keep it separate and combine it afterwards. Why not just do that? All right. Okay, perfect. Easy peasy. Undertale is my comfort game. So, mask, right. I'm just going to delete this collection. Mask, right. Actually, no, take that. Let me bring that back. We have our hidden mask. Oh, it just seems like a mess. Okay, yeah, delete it. Messy. Not the soccer player. Football player. Undertale my comfort game. Helldivers is my new addiction. Gotta spread democracy to our fellow neighboring non-democratic bugs and robots. The dedication. Dear part in the name of liberty and freedom, join the Helldivers. Hey. No, not allowed to screenshot me. Rude. Rude stuff. Kick. Helldivers has been pretty fun. It looks fun. All right, let's delete this. Take the circle, delete that. Shrink wrap, delete, plane, delete. Okay. Now we've done all our work making the mask. We do need a armature though for this. We need I guess we'd want to move it down. That's the case. Want to make an empty object that I can put right at where the tip of that was. Take these, move them down, and we're going to put it right there. Okay, so now we've reset that. And what we can do is make an armature. We'll call mask rig. And it'll be pretty cool. We'll have the root. So we'll call it mask parent. Duplicate. And mask L. and mask.r. So these are symmetrized now. I feel like that's a good idea. Then we take these guys, select rig, Control P, empty groups. Should have attached that Boolean cube to his head. I'm doing my. We need a Sam body pillow redeem. 7-foot body pillow. No, I'm not 7 feet tall. 6-foot body pillow. Just imagine the extra space. Found out you get it in just by joining people off stream rather than waiting for servers. Oh, interest. Off Steam. Should attach Boolean cube rar. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. Servers are currently full. I didn't do shit. Has anyone seen Spaceballs? Comb the desert. You 7-foot AO? No, I'm not 7. I'm like 6'1". I'm like 6'1". I was just imagining with like the border. 3 feet 2 inches. That'd be him. Are you really that? Oh, okay. I can't tell if you're joking or not. Is that a meme? Are you memeing me? Must be a kobold. Yeah, that's. I'd be like, that's can't really get much smaller at that point. I am memeing you. How dare you meme me? Okay, now we can take our mask rig, make sure it's got a material, era era mask. We can copy to selected. Now we can go FBX, export, VRChat selected with mod, to here. Never mind. Not just yet. Select all by trait faces by sides greater than 4. Then with our selection, we go face, triangulate, done. And now we export. He's actually 3'1". They're talking about wiener sizes. You have a little wiener dog? I thought you didn't have any pets. Perfect. This looks awesome. Respectful. Put that right there. Put that right there. The mask goes right there. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Getting getting pets. Hey yo. I got a I saw this meme. I got a 32-inch long noodle. But it's only half an inch wide. Yeah, longest floppy spaghetti. Going over to jail, Sam. Yeah, do I get if I had a stream redeemed to put myself in the horny jail? That'd be funny. Or I guess I'd probably want to leave that up to y'all. Oh, Puan. Oh, Puan. Oh, Puan. What's that? Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, that'll work. Why is it saying default material though? I don't like that. Let me go back really quick. I want them to be called default material. Mask. Well, it sounded better in my head. Now you're fine. I wasn't sure if I was uh, misinterpreting. Sorry, can we also have a redeem of Sam having a happy breakdown at a furry con? A happy breakdown. I can't break dance at all. I cannot break dance at all. Terrible breakdancer. Maybe a breakup. Sounded better in my head. Hard to translate automatopoeia through chat. I respect the attempt. The attempt. Let's drop the material on there. Our mask of E2. Apply. Awesome. Sam, do I do bodybuilding? I do not, but I am looking to get more muscular as time goes on, but I wouldn't say that I'm looking to become a bodybuilder. Muscular. So I can fight the mooses. Kill the mooses. Building bodies later job. Hey! Moose. Muscular. I like that. I like that art. I'm a bodybuilder. Not my own body, other people's bodies. I'm like a virtual physical trainer. Got him. Sam's gonna 3D print his own body. I want to see that happen. I mean, long term goal definitely creating android bodies or cybernetic bodies. Like genuinely, it's like 3D anatomy class going to the gym. I'm looking at everyone's muscles. 32-inch average. Actually, I'm serious. I would love to eventually transition to making cyborg bodies. That's my very very long term goal. Will Slimy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hello, we're working on making this mask right now, but welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you. Now we're gonna add some room lighting. Well, that's intense. Turn this one all the way off. Take this one, set it to multiple, and make it dark. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better already. Actually, what if you did 3D printing for 3D models? That's the proof with this 3D printer. Oh, you can't see that, but I do have a 3D printer. It's pretty sizable. But the problem is I just I can't actually get it to print. I've tried a few prints now and it's just not working. Um and it's been sitting there for like a week. I really need to clean it out. When you get in your human-sized 3D printer, that is life goal. Life goal right there. Will Sliny, what program is this? We're in Unity. We're hopping between a few different programs right now. So we're in Unity at the moment, but I'm making the model in Blender and I'm painting it in Substance Painter. So we're hopping back and forth between a few different ones here. Oh shit, look at that little. Wait, so does that printer not work? It does work, but not for me. It's not working for me. I think that is definitely possible to get it to work. I'm just struggling with it, um, which I wish was not the case. Not the case. There should be a way to invert. There we go. And then blend, mix color, base color, and we will shrink it. That. There we go. Ooh, nice and shiny. That looks so good, actually. Oh, nice and tasty. Have I tried applying percussive fixing technique? Mad scientist lab. That life, yeah. Again, I want to just embrace technology as much as possible in the next few years. But hello, Warlock. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Uh, Bap. Yeah, I kind of cursed myself bapping my computer the other day, and it immediately crashed it. I wanted to be a genetic scientist as a kid to create new creatures. More and more possible with AI. More and more possible with AI. All right, look at that. Let's take a look at him with this mask on. Or no, we can make some toggles really quick. So VRChat toggles, add component, toggle loggable. Yeah, I think the idea of creating artificial life, or yeah, I'm all about it. Give it to me. No, I want it now. So this is mask slash full toggle, all pieces, full toggle. AI will figure out what genes I need to change for getting some characteristics. Extra muscles. I want muscles. Give me my muscles. And we'll add a exclusive tag for mask. And we'll do some more toggles. Yes. Copy. Paste. I want horns. My goal eventually would be to, and this is like borderline fantasy, but who knows how technology is going to go. But it's like eventually I'd want to just start doing cybernetic augmentations for myself, or create a body that I can like transfer into. Um, but that's genuine. At this point, that's just fantasy. Um, I'll say sad toggle. And this will be turn left. Left is sad. Damn. Wait, what the mask? Oh, gotcha. This is old. We'll remove that. There we go. Ah, the dream. I want horns. Horns would be sick though. Horns would be sick. I want like extra arms, all that jazz. I mean, potentially once you're hooking your brain up to a machine, form may be meaningless, but I have made my first Blender thingy. Let's go, Warlock. Nice. Congrats. That's awesome. It works on my React 3 fiber drape project. When I deploy it, it's only a black screen. Sag. Well, I mean, hard for me to know what the problem would be there, but good on you for making things. That is awesome. Ah, the dream. Someone wants immortality. I would at least like to live a multiple of the current human lifespan. I don't think that human life is probably, or the human mind is at its current state could stand existing for 1,000 years or so. That or replaceable parts, exactly. On an unrelated note, how do I apply a percussive fixing fisting wow. percussive fixing technique to a hosting service? uh, well, you know, uh, depends on what they're looking for, I suppose. Fisting works too. Did not mean to say that, but that might get their attention, the very least. All right, let's hit play. See how this works. We should have some talks now. That's my loading ninjutsu. Load. All right, mask. Hmm. Something else is turning it off right now. I think. So go to toggles. Mask. Wings, wings, wings. Tail toggle. Mask. Full toggle. Hmm. These interact in a weird way. I think we would need to change this to not turn on object, but turn on just one or two of the pieces at the same time, like that. Okay. Yeah, that should work. If you watch Gargoyles, back in the day, there was an episode where a mad scientist was combining genes and spliced humans into a big cat slash bat hybrid and kidnaps the people to turn into flying cat people. That's awesome. It's kind of a good stretch too, lol. For some reason, the people were distraught. Like I watched it and I could only see how hecking cool it'd be. A giant flying tiger. Heck yeah! And there's that meme. There's like a Spider-Man meme where he's talking to alligator and it's like, you could cure cancer with your technology. It's like, but I want to turn people into dinosaurs. That reminds me of that. I feel like I should move it up just a little so the eyes line up a little bit. That. Okay. Save that. But mask toggles are working. Here we go. Gargoyles is too far, but it's probably influenced me in unconscious ways. I'm genuinely being earnest here when I say that eventually I would like to be able to edit on some level to either stop aging, give myself new abilities, improve my health, etc. All that kind of stuff. I would love that. And I do think that eventually, I made a tweet about this the other day. Like, furries will be the first people to make like a viable exoskeleton, and then eventually cybernetic mods. Okay, so we can turn each piece on and off. And I'm just going to have it where you can grab just the mask into your hand. So be able to grab it into either hand and place it into the world. Okay. So we need a prop logic. And I should have now we're going to make this from scratch, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, we'll need to make this from scratch. Cross race implants. Giant monster like from species, dogs and stuff, or animals. Too much to ask me a giant monster, preferably flying. It's not too much to ask. We demand it. We demand it. Cross race implants for other animals. I mean, heck yeah, that would be awesome. Um, chameleon stuff. That'd be cool. That'd be very very cool. Okay, so we're gonna make from scratch the logic to move our mask around. So let's go to our FX layer. And we can already toggle things. We toggle things, so should work. Should be fine. Chameleon skin. This is just Jurassic Park now, bro. I'm thinking a couple things I can't write here. For what reason? I mean, why do you want to be part horse? Why do you want to be part horse? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go fill up some coffee. I want to be a starting sphere from Blender. I'll be right back. For part horse, huh? For the ponytail, duh. William, Lamau. Sorry, coffee's heating up right now. I'm gonna go grab it in just a second, but we're going to make in here another layer for era mask logic. Okay, because we need to create a system to grab the mask. So create a state. Mask not grabbable. So that'll be a state we can go to. And then we do want a state for, actually, we should label these. Mask 0, this will be state 0, not grabbable. And then this will be mask 1, on face, or grabbable. Which means it would be on the face and grabbable. Okay, so that's fine. And then we would have the ability to... Sal, good morning. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Come on in, take a seat, sit back, relax. Hope you're having a great day. And you're working on some fun projects. And this will be 2 left hand. And then... Whoa. No, not into the name. And then 3 for the right hand. Man. Okay. So we've got these things here that we can do. Oh, and then finally, last state is mask for world. Okay. I need to go here, look at the comments made so I can see. Perfect. The mask should be able to split. Awesome. We can turn one side on and off, so that's perfect. Grabbable. So you're going to be able to grab it and pull it off, but it'd be hard to make each side grabbable. well, I don't know. Reach up, grab one side. Reach up and grab the other. Thank you for your warm welcome. The model looks so much finished. Well, thank you, Sal. It's coming together. We're really getting there now. Really actually getting towards the end. Hopefully. I mean, that's the hope. That is the hope. Um, okay, so for let's just draw this. Let's draw this. Where's my paint? So we'll have the mask. Have the mask. It's too small. Give me big brushy. All right, so the mask. Oh, why am I doing it in here? I have Blender. Whatever. No, I know what I want to do. Don't save. Back to Unity. Let's take a screenshot here. That's the nicest way to think about it. Okay. So the mask is going to have 2 points that we can grab on the left and right. Oh, this is interesting because we could probably bake the logic in. No, there'd be a left side and a right side to grab. Okay. So prop logic, the menu toggles ability to be grabbed. Menu toggles ability to be grabbed. That makes sense. That's what should happen. Salutations, Zoom. Hello, good morning. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Good start to your Thursday. Never thought I'd see you use paint to 3D models. Oh, he uses a scythe. He does have a scythe. That is something we'll be using a add-on for. So for each one, he can grab and bring them into his hand. And then he'll also be able to drop them into the world. And then pick them back up into either hand. And then place back onto the face. Okay. So what are we going to need? We're going to need a collider for the face to be returned. So we need like a return zone. Return zone. Call it that for now. And then, so take off the mask, drop it in the world, whatever, put it in either hand. When you let go and it's touching the face, boom, it'll snap back onto the face. But when we are grabbing it, there actually should be 2 colliders here. One for this side of the face and the other for this side of the face. So 2 side collider, I guess. But the problem is, what if we want to grab the whole mask? Are we be able to grab it by piece or not? So there's going to be a state where, or there's probably going to be a 3rd collider that covers both of them, that when this one's on, then the other 2 just snap into the parent object. So we'll have like a little bit of like a carrier basically. So I have this carrier, 2 pieces in it. We can take out each piece individually, or we can put them back into the main mask. So we have a return zone. We have left side collider. We've got the right side collider. And then we've got the full collider. Call it full for all, something like that. When he's holding the mask, will it always be snapped to his hand? Yes. Unfortunately, compared to some other applications, there's a Resonite, which I really like, and I think we should be looking at as like the standard for VRChat. You don't really have much. You kind of have to hack this. So yes, when he's holding it in his hand, it's only ever going to be in one particular spot on his hand, either hand. Unfortunately, you don't have a lot of control to treat it. You can't really treat it like an object. It's more like you're just like more like a magic trick, I guess. You're just swapping it from place to place rather than it being an actual thing. That's such a vague way to describe it. I'm sorry if that's confusing, but uh, VRChat has a lot. You have to make a set of rules to imply that you can treat it like an object, unlike Resonite, where you can actually make it an object in the world. Maybe that's a better way to put it. Okay, so we got the return zone, left side collider, right side collider, full collider, and then of course we'll need all the hands. Um, oh, interesting. Okay, my brain. Mabar. Hello, Nimit Gamer. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hi, I'm back. Sorry I was unable to join the stream since a few days. That's okay. I was sick the last few days, so some of them I were very short. But welcome. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. We're thinking about how to make this mask grabbable. Um, so when I touch the head, I need to know which hand is touching the head. So that's what we use the return zone for. Which hand? Question mark. So that's our hand finder. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this is a decent amount of work. Um, reach up, touch the head. I can grab with my left hand. This should be fine. Okay, let's just start making the logic. All right. So on our head, or we'll go ahead and jump down here. We have the arrow mask, and I'm going to create a new empty in here, which we'll call mask uh, controller. Yeah. And in here, we'll create an empty, which we'll call the um, return zone. I'm just going to use the terminology I'm making now. Can you tell us what you want to do? You could also try to mindstorm some ideas. I appreciate that, Sal. So right now, what we're trying to make is a some logic for how we can make a system to grab the mask. So the system is based off of the avatar dynamics, which are built into VRChat by default. And that's really kind of the only area of difficulty is just that the avatar dynamic system is not very intuitive. You have to do things in a certain way. There's context that you have to touch in order to trigger a parameter on your animator to then do the next thing. By the way, may I know the specs of your PC? Specs. We've got stuff. So 32 gigs AMD Ryzen processor. I've got some graphics card somewhere on here. I've got a 2060 NVIDIA 2060. Yeah. So nothing too crazy. 32 gigs RAM, terabyte hard drive, 6-core processor. All that jazz. All that jazz. So the mask logic, the difficulty here is that which piece can we grab at which time? It'd be a lot simpler if you could only grab them as a whole, but if we want to make them splittable, so you grab just the left side, then let's just make the colliders for now. That way I can start visualizing how things are going to be grabbed. So I have the return zone here, and we're going to use an avatar, or what do they call them? Dynamics contact receiver. And we'll put this on the head for now. Let's turn on our view. Right there. So we'll say 0.15, 0.25. Decently big. We'll move it in just a second, but this is what we're going to use to let myself know when something's touched. So if the left hand touches it, what happens? How does this work again? I always forget. Context centers. All right. So context sender component defines a volume of space that will send a context signal upon contact with a contact receiver. Wow. Okay, so contact receive is what we want. Sender is the toucher, and receiver is the surface. So let's swap this out to receiver. Put it back on the head. Okay. So when the hand touches it, we can say era mask hand L. So we know that the left hand is touching it, this big guy here. Okay. So we do that. We know that the hand is touching the face, touching the mask area, and we actually need to go ahead and copy this component, paste it again, and we'll swap this to the right hand. So hand R sends a contact, and we do not want other people to be able to grab the mask. Just the pilot avatar. Constant on enter. So it's either touching or not touching. Constant's the one I want. So we can touch the hand. Now we know which hand is touching, one or both. Cool. Then we would like to determine which side of the mask is being touched. I'd like people to grab it too. That is too complicated. Or sorry, we can discuss that, but that would be a lot more work to set up because to get other people to be able to grab and move things on your character is quite challenging in VRChat. This is more of a reflection of how VRChat sets it up. It's doable, but it gets really complicated. What will happen if he tries to touch it with both hands? Well, that's what we'll have to define. So right now we're just letting ourselves know when it's getting touched. And it'll change parameters we're going to set up here, which we can go ahead and do right now. This will be a Boolean. Era slash mask slash hand L. And hand R. So grab both of those. And yeah, not trying to shoot you down there, Jester. It is just it enters a new space of difficulty, unfortunately. And I don't think it should. It's just how VRChat has set things up. All right, so let's go ahead and make not the return zone, but the empty for the, um, we'll call this side checker. Which side is getting grabbed? Um, and thankfully, this is actually pretty easy because if it's a binary check, we only need to look for one side. Um, so we'll create another contact receiver and we'll add collision. And this one can just be hand. So we've put the hand in, we know which hand is touching, and then we know which side it's touching on. Okay, so hand, and once it's touched, it's going to say the parameter para slash mask slash, we'll just choose the right side. Left side. Or we'll just say side. 0, 1. It's either 0 when it's off. So we'll say can't wait to see you try the avatar viewer. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Hope we're getting there soon. Definitely to test some of this mask stuff left out in. Okay. So just in case 666, bro, you must be worried about the new text to video from OpenAI. Not particularly. I think the moment an AI can replace an artist, it can certainly replace anything you might be able to do as well. Not to be not to add some shock value to that, but okay. So grab the top, and parent with 2 child objects. AI can't replace artist objects. Right. So we'll have a container. We already have the container set up. Yeah, I think the AI hubbub, it's like, yes, it's going to change a lot of things, but it'll affect everything. It'll affect everything equally. It can and it will. I'm hoping it replaces you first. I think troll bot comments are kind of the easiest thing to do online. Okay, I'm gonna get my coffee. I left it in the other room. I also do 3D stuff. Well, good, good. I'm serious. I certainly think that AI is going to be able to do a lot. Um, but right now, it right now, yeah, I don't think the fervor for it replacing things is a good look. Like you're either panicking or you're salivating about the idea of people losing their ability to support themselves. There's not really a lot of range between the two. Either you're giving into panic or you're have this I love it and I hate it. I mean, I think that's the dichotomy right there. When can AI replace the surgeon to give me a extra inches on height of height? Are you coping? Just So I'm not. I don't mean to be so intense in my response, Justin, but I do think that uh, it will help people, and creative individuals are going to make a lot more with AI than uh, the people who are just trying to just excited by the idea of it replacing artists. Okay, I keep forgetting where I'm at. Hand R. So now when it's not grabbable, that's fine. And we can go from any state to not grabbable. I'll make a parameter for bool era slash s slash disable or grab disabled. Right. That's a great, beautiful step with the download. Downside is that anybody can do it. Maybe. I mean, I think you should look at books. Books are a really interesting place to compare what AI means because the the amount of books that exist is already far beyond anyone's ability to digest them. It's like there's so many books, no one will ever be able to read them all. So how do we know what's good? Like our ability to discern what's actually quality in that space changes based on what you see in it. So the more there's just useless junk out there, the more we'll probably care about what artists are actually doing. Because we'll have to. Otherwise, we actually are just eating junk. That's like the automatic response is I'm only going to look for art that is actually doing something interesting. AI should replace me so I can do whatever I want, and AI does whatever is expected of me. Height. Height. Everyone can love a few extra inches in everything. Some people dystopia, or I see utopia. I'm not afraid of technology in the sense that I think it's going to prevent us from doing stuff. I just feel that either this genocidal view of it just replacing everything, I don't think that's realistic. I also don't think it's realistic that it will just go away. Like people are like, "Oh, well, we'll just I wish AI didn't exist." And I'm like, "Okay, well that's also just as much as putting on the blinders as possible." The day AI can actually fully replace artists, then we can begin to worry. However, when we're not most close to that, not to mention actual artists working with AI will accelerate their own skill set. IMO, random people can only create random things, nothing of real substance. Well, they're only gonna ask for things that already exist. I want Star Wars, but with me in it. It's like, are you making art at that point? Speaking of books, are you a bookworm, Sam? I do like reading. I do like reading. I usually read history books or biographies. I feel like people who like the idea of AI replacing people are the same power hungry people who want strangers to listen to them, also known as the manager. Exactly. Use AI to replace tedium and manual work, freeing up people to do the ultimate unique human stuff like art. Also give UBI already. I do think we need to be heading towards UBI rapidly. It will be essential. Um, so when era grab disabled goes there, then we'll go to 0. I don't see AI as a problem. Just typical doomsayer nonsense. It's literally just another tool. Same reaction traditional artists had when digital art was becoming a thing. I don't think people even remember how vicious some of that traditional art versus digital art, even the like photo bashing stuff, was just as vitriolic back in the day. People were just as upset that people were slicing up photos and like collaging them into paintings and stuff as like they were legitimately it was a quotation marks a big deal to them. But things moved on. Things did get easier. And like, someone who's painting by hand, it will take longer. But as long as you can get people to recognize that time that you're putting into it, I think you'll be okay. AI cannot replace emotion related subjects. Fields include teaching, personal tutor, counseling, medical, etc. Yeah. I certainly think that call centers should absolutely be worried on an existential level that AI is going to replace them. When it's just like, if you have a bureaucratic, mind-numbing job, then that's ripe for AI to come in. Remember people thinking 2K, year 2K would end the world, same thing here. To be fair, AI is only able to do what it's told, so I doubt it can replace someone else. Doesn't to get good, bypass top tier, insert career. Um, it'll be interesting because the narrow, really slim, narrow AIs will have a lot of impact. But collage stuff is what you literally do as an artist. Uh, we did that in college all the time. Oh yeah, I'm not critiquing the technique, but genuinely, there was this online discourse about 8, 10 years ago, when I was first getting on Twitter, of people like, "Oh, you're photo bashing," and like, "You're not a real artist. You're anyway." All that jazz. All that jazz. Hello, Axes. Good morning. Need AI weight painting rigging. 100%. 100%. Why would anyone work at a call center? Money, maybe. Um, College and that sort of art stuff has always been a part of art. Have people forgotten about early pop art phases? Yeah, I think maybe the dichotomy of it's changing because it's like business people getting involved into AI making images and stuff. But I don't know. I'm not worried because as humans, we're very naturally drawn to things that exist in contrast to the things we see all the time. Like if we start seeing a ginormous amount of AI crap, then we won't care about AI crap. That's just how we're wired. It's like if it's suddenly the internet's flooded, it will just become noise. And we won't act like we look for signal, the noise to signal ratio. What is this? Is this actually saying anything? I don't know. I think that very naturally we're going to avoid AI. AI without intention, AI without a message, AI without artists. Just instinctually, we will know that there's no substance there. Like I saw someone made an AI movie, and it's not about anything. It's not about what this person's doing. It's just a purely technical exercise. There's value in that, in learning, but it's not going. You're not saying anything. You're not changing anyone's life by making that. Anyway, I could go on, but I will not. Maybe. Don't tempt me. Okay, so I'll go here. Any state. Um, but Axes, I hope you're having a good day. Good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. Happy Thursday. Also, big shout out to Justin. I know hopefully that's not too strong a response there, but I wish you well in your art journey as well. Um, okay. And if you want transitions between these and back and forth, and back and forth. All right, so here's our little logic loop for each shard. So we'll have one logic for, are we grabbing the whole mask? Or no, we'll have two controllers for each shard, and then they'll just have an override to put them into the hand. Yeah. So treat them separate controllers with overrides for full grabs. Are you doing compositing? Right now, what I'm doing is creating a logic for an animator in order to take this mask on the character and grab it. So you need be able to grab one side or the other side, both sides together, and kind of take it off the character. Um, we already created toggles to turn the individual pieces on and off. Um, yeah. So interesting. It's unfortunately this part is ridiculously complicated for what it should be. And this only problem with it is just because it's VRChat. Well, this shit is what I hate about Avatar setup. It is tedious and silly and should not exist. Well, I already mentioned I was talking to a friend who set up AI to run on their PC. We went through like 200 iterations of outfit design. Now I'm taking that to an artist to get it designed into something that actually makes sense. Yeah, I think that's most likely how it'd be the very base layer of what of developing a concept. You're just it'd be like you go on Pinterest and you just gather a bunch of images until you and collage them into something you like. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. This is mask. Oops. This is the mask left side. I am double clicking and then moving my arrow left. And then put this, not grabbable, grabbable. So this is the logic. I don't actually want the animations in here. I'll probably make a direct blend tree that we're controlling for the mask position. Yes, we will. Write that down too. Direct blend for animations. Okay. I feel like not having studied art and art history probably drives a lot more of the vitriolic takes in the traditional slash digital discourse. Transformative works definitely are a part of art history, which includes taking pictures, chopping them up, and gluing them together, which you can do with a lasso tool and digital software, especially if I've got the dumb idea to combine tech and armor. So that will try. Oh, cool. I'm excited to see that. I don't disagree, Arctic. I also kind of feel like one thing that's not talked about with the art bros dichotomy is in the last 2 years, like it's kind of died out this year, but cryptocurrency was such a hot tech bro topic for the last 2 to 3 years, and artists were shitting on them the whole time. The whole time, these tech bros are like cryptocurrency this, cryptocurrency that. It's the future. You're out of this, and there's just this whole grift that was called out the entire time by the art community for the most part. And then it imploded, and all of them transitioned to AI. Like all of those grifters went from crypto to AI, and it was a 1-to-1 step change. So I'm not surprised that there's a bunch of vitriol because they're kind of the exact same people that are getting dunked on that really embrace the crypto grifto. Anyway, um, that's a hot take. That's a hot take, but that's okay. Um, so I'll make a blend tree. Let me go ahead and make those blend trees right there. And say era mask left. More like a warm take, fair. Got template weight. Now this one has it transitioning between them. I would love. Well, it's just going to set it. Okay, perfect. So we'll use an index value. What parameter would we control to switch it? I guess we'll just have an int for both of them for the position. So we'll say int era slash mask slash L position, L pause. And then another one for R pause, R position. Yeah, Rando's taking people's art and minting it without consent for a quick buck. It's not gonna like make you part with other communities. Absolutely. So how does the system work with mask snapping? Let's say he wanted to scratch his head and mask got snapped. The unfortunate thing is that there's no such thing as physics. Oh, sorry. So I'm gonna trigger the grabbing with a grab. So you can put your hand in there, but the moment you make a grab, that's when it's like the input to do it. So yes, you totally could do it by accident where you reach up, try to scratch your head, and you grab or something, and you pull the mask off your face or something. That's possible for sure. Um, it can happen, but we'll do it with a grab gesture to trigger it. Excuse me. Okay, so that will drive our blend tree that we're making over here, which will have one, two, three, four, five states. So it could be 5 states here. No need to automate the thresholds. We will do it by hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know why I ended up with this order. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So this will be our balls. I guess this will be our mask. Right. And delete this guy. Duplicate, and this will be mask. Just one tech rose would latch on to some technology that doesn't bring the planet to a crisp, a side effect of making picture soups. I think artists do tend to focus. There's a lot of other areas AI is proliferating and making big, good changes, but visually, you the most pop the largest thing we're seeing is not necessarily the largest impact that's being had, and right now we're really focused on the generative AI stuff. Um, like make solar punk a thing, please. I don't disagree with that. I just saw some articles saying that they're able to change the surface of a solar panel to increase its yield, its light input or capture by like 60%. That'd be a huge, huge win. Maybe hand gesture. Like, how do you do goofy hand and it got the input? Just JK, but how about hand gesture? So the fist, the grab, is technically a hand gesture that you're doing. So when you reach up and you make a fist, that is a specific button on the Quest controller, which is a hand gesture. So it's the fist hand gesture that I'll be treating as the grab. Grabarino. Amazing for solar panels. It is. I love that kind of stuff. Renewable technology. If I had money to invest, it would be all in renewable energy companies because this will be the year they really start making huge strides. Uh, don't take my stock advice. That's just a comment for myself. I do not want to be responsible for people spending money on stocks. uh, okay, so we have those. Now we have the little controllers. Good to go. Grab it, grasp it firmly. Grabberino Frappuccino. I saw an article about a film you can put on windows that generates electricity without obscuring the view. Oh, that'd be awesome. Skyscrapers would become. Yeah, I mean, we just got to embrace that tech, like like nobody's business. I think what actually needs to happen is that communities need to turn to how the money is being spent in their communities and start advocating for renewable energy. Because if no one's telling the council that you could put in this diesel generator, power generator, or you could make a solar farm with batteries, it's like, and it'd be way cheaper. Just need to show the boomers how it's done. Elon Musk said he could power the whole country with 100 square kilometers of solar. That may have actually been the whole planet when he made that comparison. Or 1,000, I don't remember. Yeah, he said that, like, he'll look at Africa and it's like a little spot. There's Africa and then there's a little spot like this big. That's all the solar you need. Maybe the grab gesture will work at a certain distance. Look more reasonably cool. Right now we're going to keep it just a straight snapping. Little grab and pop. So these will be where the animations actually go down here. I feel like my mouth is moving too fast for my brain. um, Oh, I haven't made my parameters yet. No, I did. Oh, they are ints. So we need to actually switch these to floats. So delete these. to switch them back to floats. No, balls. Era slash mask slash L position. Oh, excuse me. Back to float slash R position. Now we can use them in our blend tree. Here, era, mask, L pose, and era, mask, R pose. Okay, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay. I think the main issue is battery transfer electricity rather than whether you can make lots of it. Sort of, maybe. Definitely storage is the first step. Because it's like we're already generating electricity with means we may not like, coal plants, stuff like that, burning fossil fuels. If we use batteries, we can make those things a lot more efficient, but eventually we want to phase them out. All we need is a way to transform vitriol into energy, electricity, unplug Reddit into the grid. Well, yeah, the thermal energy from the anger, the heated cheeks of all the angry trolls. Okay, so there we go. We got the animations. We got those set up. We'll make the positions now. So for the mask, we'll get rid of Okay, so we have a parent constraint on the mask to put it onto the face, but then does each piece would need its own parent constraint too? Okay, so we definitely need those. So we'll add another parent constraint here on the left side. So we'll set up the positioning. We can either put it, or no, it will only target one thing. And we'll go ahead and create an empty in here called mask L target, or constraint target. And this will target the mask constraint target. Yeah. Activate 0. Right. No, it shouldn't be there. Let's remove that. Or undo that. Remove component. It should be on the bone. Parent constraint. Heated cheeks of a Karen. Heated cheeks? I don't know. Heated cheeks was kind of a weird phrase, wasn't it? My cheeks are so warm. Have you ever met a Karen IRL? Yes. Yeah, I mean, I worked front desk at a hotel for a long time. Uh, you see some stuff. You see things. I think anyone that works customer service for a long time, respect. Also, I'm sorry. uh, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Okay, we're going to adjust our mask here a little bit because I want these to actually end up in this exact spot. They shouldn't be off to the side or the left or right. They need to be right in the center. 0.6. Okay. And we'll go ahead and re-export that really quick. Gosh, I cannot imagine. It's awful. I worked at, it's not to complain about my situation, but I worked at a front desk at a hotel, and almost always I was literally the only one there because it was a small enough hotel. So you had to deal with pretty much everything. Things like things breaking, people needing things, this and that. Worked as a cashier for a long time. Oh boy, it's pretty similar to that. Customer service is hell. I was too. Lots of Karen. Well, I'm hopefully we're all moving past. I would gladly let AI take over customer service forever. It would give me a better experience. It would give people working those better experience and more fulfilling jobs. Holy shit. Some of the things people get upset about in customer service. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, so now we have the mask's bones, which will reset. Set there. Um, the right spot. Position of the character is a little weird. The feet are actually too low. We'll have to change that soon. Um, and then we'll take the constraint target and also give it a parent constraint because we're going insane in the membrane. Retail health solidarity. Karens will have a listening ear now. I burst out laughing seeing a Karen yell at AI when checking out. I mean, there's that like meme of like a boomer doing self checkout thing. Very funny stuff. But sorry, boomers out there. Not to pick on you too much, but tell me how you feel, how you really, really feel. All right, so we'll have a mask rig. So this puts it back in the original spot. Good. Then we want another one to put it into the hands. So we'll need two more. And then um, right. Should always forget how this works. So to place it into the world, we need a world constraint, parent constraint set to the world that we turn off. Retail health solidarity. AGI emerges, consumes all human knowledge, becomes a shut-in gamer. I do think this is an interesting thought of, there's a lot of people that are isolated in the world. What happens when those people are truly looked after? And that can be AI or people assisted by AI. But it's like you suddenly have this framework of that's like everyone from the starting from the bottom up just gets pushed. The commands don't do anything. Sorry, Sky. I think those redeems are relating to when Sam does a bit of V2ing. I'm sorry, Sky. Yes, they are. And I don't have my VTuber set up. I don't think I've ever used it on my latest version. Just to start Sky. I'm sorry. Which one did Sky use? Just experimenting. Fair. All right. Splash and goo. And then we need hand targets, so we'll make another set of targets in here. Create an empty. And 0, 0. Put that there. And we'll call this mask and target L. And I'll use my mask L constraint to target that. Should be a right one in a moment. For now, 0, 0. Activate 0. Perfect. Now we can actually place this. Ooh, that's a concern. Hmm. This is good evidence for me needing to make these not a skinned mesh renderer. Okay, so we're going to go back and update our object here. And we're actually going to delete the armature. We just have these two shards here, which we can export and override the mask with. But we don't want a we don't want that. Now we'll add a parent constraint. Boom. Set it on mask L. Activate. Mask R. Also need another parent constraint for mask R. Activate 0. Okay, perfect. Sam, don't scam us like that. What are you, Timu? It's because Sam Evil Corp stealing innocent chatters channel points. Better do splash and goo right in front of us or else take a big shit in front of the chat. All right, let's turn on the VTuber thing. Should still be working. Splash and goo. All right, maybe I'm wasn't sure. Ignore my bad joke. Oh, it's VC Face. I don't want VC Face. I want the VTuber program. All right, hand target, rotate that. When you're holding a mask, if I was holding a mask, say this is the front of the mask, I'd probably want it like this, right? So you can do this because you reach up, grab the mask, so it should be in kind of like on the knuckle, facing perpendicular to the knuckles, touching the first knuckle. And copy component, paste component values. Then taking a huge fucking shit in front of chat. Sorry for my potty language humor. Potty mouth humor. Don't have to. Dot dot dot. Uh-oh. So flip it this way. You don't have to, Sam. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Just take a big shit a woo. Big old poo woo. Turn a blind eye this time, Sam, after dark. Shitting. Whoever use points to redeem it, I'll use points to unredeem it. No! Let's get sucked back in. All right, that was gross. So I got my VTuber alerts here. VTuber Plus. And I can throw stuff. There we go. Where is it? Move up to the top. So if I do the throw, there we go. So for the goo, there you go. There was the goo. There was the goo for you. No. Splash two. Okay, splash and goo. All right, so you hit both of them. Let's see. So we got splash and goo. Here we go. Take the hand target, duplicate it, and we're going to flip it to the other side. And then switch both our constraints to toggle to the hand target R. Go. Rat-tat-tat-tat. How dare you? How dare you? Watch me. Rat-tat-tat. Okay, so now we can swap them in positions. We can go from the default, which is just, actually no, we want to target. Right now I have a parent constraint on here for the mask target, but I will remove that. Set this back to 0. And then we'll take the um, then we'll take these mass constraint targets and drop that in there. So we can set these to 0 together, and then we can also put one piece into another hand. So now you can extract the pieces. Perfect. Bada boom. Okay. A little bit of logic done. Still a lot more logic to do. Okay. So we can change the positions. We need to remember how to do the world constraint properly. Um, where's my toots? There we go. We'll do a little hand fart. There you go. Powerful. I I did. I did. You just shit my. How dare you? I think the horny jail can't come soon enough. Go to jail. Oh wow! Celebration, celebration time. Oh jeez. Powerful, powerful stuff, y'all. I think I've given you all too much power. What are we celebrating? I don't know. You tell me. I'm hidden. I'm a bucket boy now. Oh, my foot just cramped. Oh. Okay. Move the mask around. We need to figure out the world positions. How do? Get it. Stop it. I'm going to steal from your store now as you can't see me. You guys are attacking me. It's my unbirthday today. Ooh. Run, run, Sky's parents, run. Wow. Everyone's clicking every redeem. You all are too powerful now. Wow. This is what Jesus must have felt like on the cross. I'll be right back. I need to blow my nose. Sam is Jesus confirmed. Throw things at the streamer. We won. You guys are beating me up. So if we do, we have our hand target. And if we add a parent constraint here, set to the world prefab, still getting attacked. Powerful flips. It's hard to watch myself sometimes. I don't want to look at me. I don't want to look at me. And target parent constraint. Constraint. set this to and 1. Then we move the character. Excuse me, that moves. Then we turn this off. Still attached, so that's not how that should be set up. My message is highlighted wrong. Let's roll. Everybody finds it hard to watch themselves. Moment in history. This is why avatars is mega business. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. One of the top posts on the VRChat Reddit recently was like like someone was like, I was at work and I closed my eyes and I had my image of myself as a VRChat anime girl with bunny ears. And I was like, it's too early in the morning to deal with this. It's like their self image of themselves was their VRChat avatar. Fun stuff. And turn that off. Still busted. Okay. That's not what I want there. Remove component. Sounds like a dream come true. Try it. Thank you, VRChat. Turns out. Okay, how did I set up the constraints on this previously? I don't have any avatars that I made recently that do this. That do this. Well, actually, Scalar had a weapon that we set up. Or no, not Scalar. Lucky. Who was it? Delson. That's who it was. You ever see that VRChat avatar? It was just some of these stupid full body trackers index set up with RGB PC on the cart and Lola Bunny holding up his graphics card. Yes, I was at a VRChat rave and there was like 20 of those avatars around me. Which was funny. Just looking around all of a sudden is like, what the fuck? The fuck? Okay, so the world constraint needs to be at the top object, topmost object, the root object. It's not really how I've set mine up. Okay, so back up. Go back to too many folders. So if I go to the mask controller and we have oh wait, I put it on here. It should be on these ones need to be inside of a parent object. Mask L world parent. That which will add this parent constraint set to world constraint. Bam, right there. Duplicado. And this would be mask R world parent. Then we take the L, put it there, take the R, put it there. Okay. So now, when we, well, I guess it's, I have to set these to 0 or turn it on. Then I can move. Enter. Not quite. How does it fucking work? How does it fucking work? All right, let's look at Delson. He had the FX layer for his weapon. Glaive controller. It went into parameter, glaive position, choose the blend tree. interesting. Gotcha. This one used the animations. It's kind of foolish of me to do it this way, but it's okay. Let me see the animation. Value. I saw that Abby the other day, actually. I have a PNG my friend gave me of a big lipped fish staring at the camera. Dude, please unmute me. Uncool as the caption for an avatar. Lol. Amazing. Off world. Hmm. So it is targeting something in the parent, or actually, sorry, the parent array. But we turn off the parent constraint. I need to go back. I need to go back. We have the world constraint right here. So there's a glaive controller world. Right. We just leave it on and we turn off the other one. That's what it is. Okay. So let me go back. I see it now. So in here, what we do is we simply turn off the mask controller. We have our world constraint. We just turn off this one and it works. Yes. Okay, perfect. So that way we can leave stuff into the world. Coolio. Why is this one floating though? The hand, the mask, target. So we go to the mask, mask left, mask right, right constraint target. It's here. Oh, that's off too. Did I turn both of them off? I guess so. Okay. Okay. Dope. So we just leave the parent constraint for the world on, and we just turn off the parent constraint underneath in order to set it into the world. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay. We're actually at a good position now. So for each controller, we want to sit down. Do some stuff. Do some stuff. So let's create some animations now. So a folder for the mask. And in here we'll create a animation clip right here. Call it era mask left 0. Duplicate it, and we'll have era mask right 0. Okay. Just got 2 bars of service after being on SOS all day. That's really weird to me that the outage has been going on for so long. Well, congrats. Congrats. I do think people should do more PNG avatars. Those are funny. All right, era mask. Anyone try to contact you? No. Okay, let's go to the testing layer. Take these, drop them there. Take the testing layer, put it onto our character. Grab the mask left 0, hit record. And what we'll want to be able to do is just go straight to this object and adjust these values. Or no, this should actually be 0. 1. Awesome. Okay, so now we have those parameters saved. So we can adjust the position at any time. We also want this toggle. Um, then we'll go back, click, click, arrow mask right, hit record. Then we go to the right mask, click that, 0 that, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, F. F. What the F? Alrighty. So what does being disabled mean for this object? It's kind of a weird question. What does that mean? Turning this on and off. Okay, so now let's make the additional locations. So we have all the different animations for the mask now. And we can go to our mask left blend tree and drop these all in. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then mask right, you guessed it, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I totally missed those. 3, 3. Let's make sure I got the other one right as well. 1, 2, 4. Okay, perfect. So now we can begin to edit these. So when the mask is at 0, let's look at our animator logic here. So when the mask is at 0, it's just on the face, not grabbable. So here we're just going to be changing position. We're not worrying about interaction just yet. Just where should it be? It should be like this. Oh, whoa. What happened? Oh, my mouse died. Scared. I crashed. Alrighty. Okay. And 1. And this one should also be 1. This one should be left hand. Yep. 1. Right hand. 1. And world 0. Okay, that's how that works. 1. 1. 1. Oh, no, no. 0, 1, 0. Okay. Perfect. All right, so that will allow us to now put these in different positions. I'm going to turn off, I don't have to turn that off. I can just go into my direct blend tree, and I should be able to test this in play mode now. So I have the parameters set up. It's all locked in. Let's just put as our default positioning, put everything back at mask target, like so. Give this a shot in play mode. Plamody. And mask we can turn on. Full toggle, sad toggle. That all looks great. We'll do a full toggle for now. Then I'm going to click him. Go to our direct blend tree layer. And I would like to adjust the parameters right here. Era, I should have access to it here. Yeah, right here. L position. Okay. The problem right now is that the hand targets are not actually on the hand. So we just want to tweak that. But everything seems to be working. Awesome. Okay, so let's put the hand targets into the hands. Man, I want a bigger screen. I would like a bigger screen. Hey! Oh, watch me deflect all those. My ninja skills. My ninja skills. Deflection. Hey. I can't see who's doing that. Who's doing that? I have my suspicions. Back, try one more time. Ah! The confetti's going into my brain. Oh, Jesus. My brain is going into my feet. Hey, Allie, Adele just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm in a box. In a box now. Thank you for coming by. Let me know if you have any questions. Right now we're working on getting this character. Oh, yeah. I'm glad the channel points are being used and abused now. Put the full toggle on by default. Okay, and it is now going into each hand. So if I put this at 2, it'd be in the left hand. And if I put it in 3, it would be in the right hand. And it would move with the character. But when I select the character and set this to 4, it will not move the character. Ooh, look at that. Powerful. How dare you? I think that banana's probably going to be there. Did someone do the food one? The food ones don't disappear. All my points went to sprinkle a box. Truly, the boxes are my enemies. Yeah, I don't have the. This one's like requires the leap motion to eat it. Yeah, they're just there forever now. Okay, so now we can move the mask to each spot. Jesus. You guys need to quit attacking. Banana tortilla chip. Delicious. My favorite flavor. That's something inappropriate. Okay. It's a fucking banana plushie. They make those kinds of plushies? Hello, Kai. Welcome. Stream. Oh, delicious. So to control the toggles, now we have to set up the actual context and logic here. So if we go to, who did that? Sorry. Mask controller. The controllers are good now. Now what we'd like to look at is the return zone. The return zone, which we're going to put on the face as well. So if we go down to the head, I have the mask target. I'd like to create another target called the uh, zone target. Well, how's your day going, Kai? What are you up to? Feed this to that. So that allows me to position this a bit better. I should be able to do this, grab, bam, or to adjust. Point two, maybe 0.25. Let's leave it that. Then also give this the zone target there. Now they're both on the face. So this will give us a good idea. Is the face being touched? And by what hand? Just lurking. Wait until you're done with this model. Lurking, twerking. And then the side checker will need another target for, call it side target. And give the side checker to this script. There. And this one we're going to make a capsule. Why is this stuck down here? Side checker. Oh, sorry. Gave it the wrong target. Bam. Height 0.1. That's radius. 0.1. 0.2. 0.4. Something right around there. A little bit bigger. 0.2. 0.15. And what we'd like to do, it's a little hard to adjust because you can't really see it while we do that, but that. Okay, so this will let us know. It's a little too big actually. 0.075, about half that over up, up again. All right, so now we can know what side is being touched. Good. And then, so this is going to go back to our logic now for, not Delson, folder. Just closing everything up. For the FX layer on our mask left, because this is only one side after all, so once the mask is grabbable, what we'd want to know is, this is the left side that's being grabbed. The grab, I don't, grab disabled is a weird phrase. So we're going to call this grabbable. Grabbable. Is the mask grabbable? True or false? So if it's true that it is grabbable, we'll go there. And if it's false that it's grabbable will go here, which puts it back on the face. Man, this can be complicated. This can be complicated. We grab the mask with is hand left touching it? Yes. And does the player make a gesture, a fist gesture? So, touching the mask. And we would also want to know that it's not touching the right side. If it's touching the right side, then that's a problem. So we'll go back to side checker. I'm going to rename this again. It's a little vaguer, but I'm going to call it side. 1 means it's the right side. 0 means it's the left side. So does this parameter, which we need to make as a bool, giving the gesture so you correctly gesture when the gesture works. The gesture. Jester gesture. Well, that could get difficult. So the side should be false because grabbing the left side. So my left hand could grab it. The left hand can grab it. But we could also grab it with the right hand too. So go ahead and take those. I wish I could just fucking copy these conditions over. So this one will be era mask hand R is touching, and it's still touching the left side, and gesture right makes a fist. So we reach up, touch left side. We can do that with left or right hand to grab it. Cool. And when those conditions are met, it goes into the left hand or the right hand, respectively. Right now, I don't have any conditions to transfer it between the hands. You can grab it out, set it into the world, and then pick it up. No, you can't pick it up. Right now, there's nothing to pick up. Okay, we're going to change how the sides work now because I just realized that is busted. Okay, so the side checker. There are some corner cases to this no matter what. No, actually, no, we can deliberately get rid of the corner cases. There's some easy fixes for that. Okay. But we do need to change this from, we'll call this side checkers. And the side target, I actually need to put into the mask itself. So this will be left side target. Actually, it should be the right side target. There. Then we'll duplicate this, pull it all the way out. Character, flip the x-axis, drag it back down, and put it into the left side. Call it, you may have guessed, The left side target. Okay, so now this side checker will have one more. And this needs to be side L and side R. Okay. Yes. Complicated. Side R is already in the right one. Side L needs the left side. All right, so now we have targets on both sides. We can tell which one is being grabbed. Good. Then we need to simply adjust our parameters here. So now we do have a side L, a side R. So now we can just say this is true. When we're touching side L, but then we're also not touching side R. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yes. Sorry, this should be false. Not touching side R. On this one, boom. Okay. No, that's wrong. We still want it to be touching just side L. So if I reach up and try to grab the left side, I have to make sure I'm not touching the right side, and then I can grab it, pull it off. Okay, that'll work. Awesome. And to put it back, it's pretty straightforward. If it's in the left hand, and I know that I'm waiting for the left hand to touch it again. So it is touching. And for gesture left to equal, what's let go? What's the let go gesture? Gestures. Gestures. That's weird. All right. Gesture left 0 to 7. Okay. I'd like to know which it is. Open. Hand open is 2. Gesture left equals 2. So we put the hand back. It's the right hand. We know the mask is in there. Let's go. Trying to dig out my drawing tablet so I can do sculpting. Some scoundrel has placed a mountain of empty coffee mugs in the way. How rude. Who could have done this? Looking in the mirror. That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. And then this one. Gesture right. Wait. Yeah. Equals 2. Making an open gesture. And then, of course, as well, era mask hand R. So we know it's in the right hand, and the right hand is touching, and it's letting go. So let go. Perfect. So that works. Hello, deserted wanderer. What the hell is with eye-catching purple nipples? It's like kind of in the nipple spot, but it's actually a cloud throughout his whole body. I think it's just a texture thing, not actual nips. But I appreciate the intense curiosity about nipples. Your nippleosity. Right now, we're working on getting this mask moving around, which is a little complicado, annoyingly. So to let it go, pretty straightforward. You just open your hand, and that piece will nipple enthusiast. Hey, yo, I am not a liar. Wandering for them nipples. Nipple despiser. I want your chest smooth. No nipples at all. Alright, so sorry. Now, mask. So now we can tell which hand is touching the mask. So, oh, that's an interesting question. Nah, interesting question. The side checkers actually need. Right now, it just tells us whenever any hand is touching it. But we do need to know which hand is touching it. Okay, so oh, it's difficult. Okay, so we need side L, H, L. All right, this is getting convoluted. Move up. Okay, so side L, H, L looks for hand L. And then hand R for side L, H, R. Can I see the face behind the mask? I missed that completely. Absolutely, absolutely. Go ahead and go here. Oh, my cat's yelling. What? What? He looks pretty cool. He's got these nebula eyes, which have like actual depth. Hey! Ah, getting attacked. Does that show up sound wise? Are you guys hearing the squeaking when that happens? Yeah, he's like a cosmic creature. We got sound perfect. And then the side checker. So the left side target. I'm just going to duplicate this. Call this side checker left. This one will be side checker right, just so there's some delineation between these. And then this one, side R, H, L. Which looks for hand L. And copy, paste that as new. And this is hand, looks for hand R. Literally just sentient spacemen. I'm just a cloud. No, really, I'm a cloud. A nebula cloud. This should turn off a gay clown. Honk honk. Not a clown. Jester. GS. So not a gay clown. Gay jester. All right, time to stand up again. Also, where's the cat? She ran from me. She ran from me. Okay, so now we can tell each side of the mask now knows which hand is touching it. Cool. We still need the return zone to know when we can drop it back onto the head. That's important. That is important. But for the initial condition here, we probably don't need to know if it's touching the zone at all. Correct. That is correct. So the return zone, we can go ahead and get rid of one of these context senders. Replace this. This parameter is just going to tell us if the... I don't know though. Because if it could be that I touch with one hand and let go with the other. Okay, that would be a bug. Sam, you have a banana booger. Where? Where? Can you point it out? More bypass. More bypass. Lovely love. She's gone. She ran away from me. Little punk. You didn't make another food item? Commission Sam for this Abbey. Yes. All right. So now we can touch both sides. We know which hand is touching. We can tell it the left hand is touching it. So I want to actually remove this one though, because we can tell. You don't need to worry about the other one because we can just say copy bool paste HR and HL. Oh, these naming conventions. Side, L, hand, left, hand, right. Okay. We're touching it side, left side with the left hand. Perfect. Are they right-handed or left-handed? Cool. And then this one will copy or turn into HL, copy, make another bool, paste, R. All right, now it's getting complicated. Well, actually, it's simpler in a way. Simpler in a way. So we can get rid of these other conditions. And we just say, is the left mask being touched by the right hand? Left mask touched by the right hand. Yes, that is happening. Or yes. Cool. And we grab. Perfect. All right. That's easy. Then to let go, did you do the gesture right, touching, putting the right hand back? Awesome. Okay, it can be very granular with these descriptions here. Perfect. Now, writing left-handed, other things left. My brother's like that. Like uses a gun with one hand, ambidextrous. Not quite ambidextrous though, is it? Because ambidextrous usually means you can do it with both things, but it's more like different preferences. I'm also ambidextrous. I am not. I am definitely right-handed only. I can't even really snap my fingers with my left hand. But I can do it with my right hand pretty easily. Anyway, write both with my right and left hand. I can write with my toes. Gesture left equals 2 if that's not touching the head. So you can drop it out in the world as long as you're not touching the head. No, it should just be this one. But if you are touching the head, it goes there. Okay, just a little bit of safety there. And then here, are you touching the head with your right hand? No. Okay, so then you can drop it into the world. Easy. Sometimes I do it at the same time. I mean, I wish I could draw with both hands. That'd be cool. True. Okay, so we should be able to put them back now. Now we want to be able to pick them up. So when we reach out with our left hand, we touch the left piece. So the left, right now we're on the left side of the mask, touch it with our left hand. Cool. And we grab with our left hand. So we touch it and we grab it. Perfect. Put it back in our left hand. Same with this one. We reach out, touch it with our, it says left side, but we touch it with our right hand, our left mask piece with our right hand. Wow. Left, right, left, right. How do you deal with the loaf's anarchism? I paddle her kitty booty. She doesn't like it. I mean, I'm mostly just like, if she's like up on the counter or something, I'll just like clap my hands to get her away. Clap at her. Clap back. Does she respond aggressively? No, she's a very gentle cat. She's an extremely sweet and gentle cat. All right, there we go. So now we can touch it, pull it in, and then lastly, we actually should. Yeah, I might as well. We can make the changes where we can swap between hands. So if it's in the left hand and the right hand touches it and makes a fist, then we can swap it. If it happens the other way, the mask is touched by the left hand while in the right hand, and the left hand makes a fist. She's INFJ. Okay. This should be the correct logic. Should be the correct logic. Okay. Now we can do a little bit more. Now what we are able to do is add parameter drivers. And what these will do is set our positions on the direct blend tree. So we have the L position, era, mask, L position. When it goes into grabbable, it sets the position to 1. Can I copy this? When it goes into this L position 0, it's just 1 to 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And avatar parameter set era mask, L position, 2, 2. This one, do, avatar, component, avatar, parameter driver, era, mask, L position, 2, 3. And lastly, driver, add, position, 2, 4. Okay, so as it goes through this logic, it's telling the animations, you should be here, you should have these things on, and that's how you do it. Okay, we can test this. Do our first testaroon. Actually, no, not good. We need to go into our transitions here, all the transitions. Actually, let me double check Delson's animation speed. Hey, I go for punitive cuddling for my cat's misbehavior. You owe me cuddles. And she does owe me cuddles. She owe me cuddles. She does owe me cuddles. Hey, you want some banana? Num 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 num. Yeah. Look at this little tum tum right here. Look at that little tum tum. You ate my ball, Lolita. That's right. Little baby tum tum ate my ball. My ball. I'm getting attacked here. It's fun that the items interact with each other. Bucket man. I'm a bucket man with a bucket plan. Doing bucket things. Bucket man with a bucket plan. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh! Jesus. She's running. These aren't, no, these come with VTuber Plus. But I can make my own animations eventually. I didn't change anything here. These are just the standard animation speeds. Jesus. Would you like to see it? Yes, finally made it work on deployment. Apparently Next.js version broke something. Had to downgrade. Will you make your own animations? I would love to. I'd love to make my own animations. And yes, I'd like to see what you made, Warlock. Feel free to post that in Discord. All right, so I think we actually are good to go to test because the other character actually had same animation time. So you know, I may open up another commission category, which is like a non VRC integration commission. Like just do the modeling and textures and making sure the rigging's working. Yeah. No, Abby. I mean, that's where the difficult non VRChat integration commission. That's but I don't know. Torn on that. Torn on that. Don't quote me on that. My mask no longer toggles because I took the toggles and I moved them. Wait, no, they should work. Left, right, mask. That's all nice. Just make sure it's on by default. Should work. Let me try that again. Hair pulling moment. Hello, Hell Serpent. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. We're working on this guy right here, getting his mask made, trying to figure out how it should work. I don't see it anywhere else. It is on. While the objects are off. Sam, since you exercise, do you also keep a journal? And yes, how good is it for your mental health? I do keep a journal. I have a sketchbook, so kind of just on and off stuff. I can show you some of the drawings I did the other night. They're kind of spooky, but they're fun. Um, I did these drawings the other day. Get that banana out of here. It's like monsters and stuff, robot guys. That's fun. But yeah, I do journal as well. Usually, like, here's me working through everything. Uh, but yeah, I definitely find that I'm someone. There's that comment of like, oh, you have your do you work out the line art just like that, or you start with a rough sketch? I think that starting with a sketch is always the right move. I did make this drawing from the other day here, this guy. So he's like maybe a little bit hard to see, but it's like a, especially with the thing in the way. Oh my God, get this guy up there. This thing. So it's like a Oni head, the cut, and then a samurai guy holding his head. And I did make some a 3D model based off of that, which is cool. Unity. Here is cool. It's over here. I think you posted it on Twitter. I did post it, but I want to share it for the other people who may not have seen it. So I made this in a VR sculpting program, which is pretty fun, called Modeler, Substance Modeler. Um, it's very satisfying. I might go back and add some more. Cam kind of blurry, by the way. What the heck? And you guys can't even see what I'm showing. My God, I always do that. Yeah, so here's the. So I made that sketch. I made this, and then I made this sculpture here. Um, and I'm thinking that for some future commissions, I will do all the sculpting in VR. I'm going to try to just incorporate more and more virtual reality into my work reality. All right, so mask is working now. Perfect. Then you can open up the animator for him. And what we want to say, well, first turn them on. Actually, no, just be left side. That's fine. Keep both on. What method do I use for drawing faces? Do I use Loops? How much did it take you to model it? It was about maybe an hour and a half. For drawing people, I don't wouldn't say I follow any sort of set method. My I just did a lot of life drawing. That's what it comes down to. If you I would say if you want to improve your sculpting ability, improve your drawing ability, just do a lot of life drawing. Hey, go out, draw people, etc. Uh, and that will make it all come together. Can I get rid of these food pieces? I'm just gonna close and reopen that. Okay, so now to start the face grabbing, we first want to say that the hand is touching it and that we make a grab. Maybe I have to do that through here. Hand is touching, oh, and then also touching here. Does that actually change my controller? Yes, it does. Okay, let's look at our list of stuff again. Optimized, mask left. So here's our controller. Right. Right now it's not grabbable. That would make a lot of sense. So we want to make that grabbable. Then we want to grab with left hands touching. Okay, do that here. here then. Perfect. So we grabbed, now it's in the hand, and then we can open up the hand. It still thinks it's touching the head. So turn off the head, let it go. It's into the world now. That's good. Still thinks the left hand's touching it. No, it no longer does. We'll say that the right hand is touching it and that the right hand grabs and it jumps into there. Then we can open the hand, put it back into the world. Perfect. Grab it back up again with the left hand. Perfect. So we drop these pieces around. That's good. IRL confetti and splash when. That sounds fun. Only virtual reality here, no real confetti allowed. Say, what do you prefer? Having a compact online community on a single social platform, a community scattered across multiple social media platforms? I think I already have a very disparate community because, like, it's kind of a big whiff of smoke. It smells like a barbecue. So anyway, it smells like a barbecue. Hell, I forgot to follow. Well, I appreciate the follow, Hell. I much appreciate it. Boom! Thank you, Hell Serpent. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciate it. And anyone else that might be lurking out there, definitely consider doing the same. Thank you. Texas barbecue. I think it is actually. Quite literally Texas barbecue. It's too bright. I don't know. Alright, sorry. I have about almost 3,000 followers on TikTok. Gonna hit 1,000 on YouTube soon. I have almost 3,000 emails on my Gumroad. So there's like actually kind of these big chunks of followers kind of split amongst certain things. I just need to actually start doing things to bring people together. But I'm kind of lazy, so. And thank you again. 3K emails on Gumroad, correct. Just about to get there. I've had a lot of downloads. A lot of downloads. Okay, so it's in the left hand. I'm going to say the right hand's touching, and the right hand grabs. That puts it in the hand. Try my best to retweet you. Oh, I appreciate that, neighbors. I appreciate that. They give you all the money. A lot of my items are free. Lots of gums. You can say, you sick fucks, get on Twitch, you fucking basement dwellers. I demand it. I would never be so cruel. Perfect. Okay. I think my logic here is working perfectly. So we'll say now it's touching the head and the left hand lets go, goes back. Perfect. Okay. Noise. Controller working well. Yeah, here you are, harassing Loaf. She deserves it, to be honest. She deserves it. All right, y'all. It is noon. It's 12 p.m. for me now. So I think it is time for me to go on lunch. I know. I'm so sorry. But I will be back soon for anyone new here. I do break my day up into 2 streams. So I'll be back very soon. And we'll finish up the controller here. We're almost done with the mask, with the logic for the mask, at least the initial logic. Still more to figure out. We have to do a few more things, but it's almost done. We'll definitely done with it today and in VR testing everything. I can't believe this mic jump scare. My bad. Hopefully it wasn't too close. But I will see you all soon. I can blame the barbecue smell. I actually do blame the barbecue smell. I immediately got hungry. But Warlock, Arctic, Sky, Thorn, Namers, anyone else is lurking out there, much love. Thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. Have a good one. I will, Warlock. Thank you so much. And I'll see you later as well, Namers. See you later, Thorn. And anyone else that's lurking. I know I'm beating a drum here, but beating a dead horse, hit that follow, hit that subscribe. We'll see you soon for more. I'm looking forward to it. Bye, everyone. Bye, Jester. Bye, everyone else that's lurking. See you in just a little bit.